gratitude if you want.
Right on. We all owe Kyriu-san a lot, especially those of us from Eugene-shin. But more than anything, if there's even a slight chance he'll make it, I personally want to see him get there.
And I'm glad you both are here. Because, to be honest, there's too much to bear on my own.
Memories of you, twisting my view. I've been a fool.
Oh, Kyriu-san, that was great!
Yeah, top-notch stuff.
So the rumors are true. The Dragon of Dojima can carry a tune and then some.
Seems to me you guys weren't even listening.
Are you kidding? Of course we were.
Well, I guess I just have a voice nobody wants to hear anymore.
But we really were listening.
All right, who's up? The song's starting.
Now how'd that happen? If no one's taking it, I will.
You did that on purpose.
We're starving dogs running the rail lines.
Well, he's clearly feeling it. I say we back him up. Give it all you got. Yeah!
We're breaking the law, breaking the world together. Throwing out all tenderness, we're breaking the rules. No cause, no choice, no going back to how it was. No slowing down because we'll keep our heads high. Our fists raised till we die. We're living by our own judgment.
I need to take this.
All right. Kyriu-san, was it?
Me too.
Hey. This better be important. I know that. But what do you expect?
Yo, Sunhee, what happened? You look pissed all of a sudden.
Do I? I'm sure it's...
I take it you have business to attend to?
Wait, are you for real? What is more important than living?
Well, it was nothing urgent. That said,
Buzzkill or not, can you tell us?
The Kyriu clan's behaving oddly. They're recruiting, and their numbers are getting bigger by the day.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me that's what this is all about. You guys... See, Ebina, the clan captain, is cooking up something called the Second Great Dissolution. He's even rallying the former Tojo clan and all these other groups to take part.
That's right. Kasuga told me about that.
To build a safe haven for all the ex-Yakuza roaming about. Suppose those with nowhere to turn can swear up for a time, in exchange for stable work. The waste management they do down by the docks is one example. You could almost say it's an expansion of what Kasuga was doing with Hello Work.
Well, what the heck? So you knew all along?
The thing is, some of those ex-Yakuza joining up with the Seiryu, they had already gotten their lives back together. And it's not just a handful. I'm talking...
What? If they were able to find jobs and all, what would even make the Seiryu clan appeal?
Well, whatever's going on, I'm guessing Ebina's big plan is nothing more than a smokescreen for something else. And what his real goals are remain a mystery.
You really think that's accurate?
Honestly, I'm a little insulted. You're talking to the brain behind the Komi jewel.
Well, sure, but still, there could be some other factors at play. Maybe those Yakuza went clean only to realize the rat race was just as dirty above ground.
True, I can't account for details on every single situation out there. But it's the overall pattern of movement that concerns me. The Seiryu clan's also pulling their waste operation out of Yokohama, and they're pulling right into Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yep. All their fresh recruits are packing their bags and heading overseas as we speak. You were there just recently, as I recall. Could this be a mere coincidence? Or maybe there's a deeper connection here.
What is it with that place? Why is everything going down there at once?
Does anyone in the Seiryu clan have Some sort of Hawaiian affiliation?
Actually, think about why Kasuga's there in the first place.
Oh, that's right. It was Sawashiro. Not only was he former captain, he was Arakawa's right hand. What's more, he kept the secret that Akane-san's been alive all this time.
And now he's risen to the top of the Seiryu clan, right next to Ebina.
Then it looks like I've got something to add to that bucket. Make Sawashiro tell us what he knows.
That's one way to use a bucket.
Seiryu Clan HQ's not far from here, right?
It's not, but as of now, most of their officers are gone. They started a branch office about a week ago to accommodate all the new recruits. If you want to pay them a visit, I can take you over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey there.
Hi. Hi. ありがとうございます。
I actually slept well last night.
Hey, Namba.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's what it is. Besides, if it's any better, Ichiban made me promise to look after.
Understood. I can stage.
That sounds pretty.
So what was it I...
That's right, huh? Did you know I was homeless once you hit a certain age, and then poof?
What kind of job was it?
Quality inspector, a warehouse for medical.
Medicine drew you back in after all.
I don't know. There were a couple. The inspection job came. They actually treated me.
You're someone people can rely on. I'm sure they recognize that. A former nerd?
Ugh, knock it off, Kyriu-san.
Well, I can sympathize with how hard it is to find it. Losing it on top of everything else is...
The thing is, if you don't mind me saying, it wasn't just the young guys.
Look at you. You're about to blow...
Nothing. You can't blame a man for it. She was, whenever I'd catch one for her, she'd say,
Must have been a pleasant...
hey, I wasn't after it.
I understand.
Sheesh. I did good work and I had good colleagues. That's all I got, especially a homeless guy. For a fresh start. And then, They just pulled me aside and said my contract's up.
Did they give you a reason?
Couldn't be asked to. If they don't extend your deal,
That's hardly fair.
Yep. So, I went back. Guess I'd made no secret of the fact that I was friends with the hero of Yokohama. Higher-ups must have thought, gotta sweep me under the rug before this shit's... Of course, I don't hold it against him or anything. As far as I'm concerned, the three of us will always be in this together.
Remember, it's just you and me here. If you'd like to vent, it's fine.
I appreciate that, but it's gotta say, you're not afraid to get up close and personal.
Drinking with a friend is a blessing. It'd be a waste to treat it frivolously.
I like that. Even if it is.
All this talk about you trying to get things back on track.
Come on. You know it's not. Ichiban only asked me to see you home from Hawaii. It's my decision to stick around and have your back. So no more worrying that you're a burden. I'm the one who's embarrassed here.
If you say so.
So...
Hey, Sunhee.
Kyriu-san.
They say booze is the best.
I don't need to hear your excuses. What you drink is none of my business.
Appreciated.
Not at all. Ah, still, I can hardly believe it. The Kazuma Kiryu comes wandering in and sits next to me for a drink. How?
It's not that big a deal. I'm just a middle-aged man with graying hair. But you're not just the head of the Komi Jewel. You took command of the Yokohama, and all your subordinates have entrusted you with their lives. It must be...
Huh. You flatter me.
That was a burden I've abandoned.
Oh yeah, right. That. About 20 years ago, you retired right after becoming the 4th chairman of the Tojo. Had you not, I wonder if the Tojo clan would have turned out any different.
Who can say? But the Tojo clan would have disbanded regardless. The times have... And I doubt I'd be able to do a single thing about it. Not, if anything, were I still at the top, the Tojo clan might have disbanded much sooner. I didn't have it in me to lead.
Do you really think so? 'Cause the way I see it, you just dislike being part of the herd.
You don't...
Oh, I meant no
It's fine. It was actually quite refreshing. Only the head of an organization...
So long as the underworld abides by its own laws, being the head doesn't mean much. And if someone gets any bright ideas, then all I have to do is steer them. That's basically everything in the job description.
You're so dignified. I'm not worthy of your presence.
Hey, are you mocking? You better watch out. I've got some muscle too.
You good on time?
Oh, there's no way I'm calling it quits when you're still drinking, Kyriu-san. I'll hang on for as long as I can.
Do you always go this hard? Your subordinates must have a tough time keep...
Power harassment is a prominent concern in the underground these days. I won't deny that there's merit in ruling by fear, but you won't last for long with that alone.
That all makes sense. It's becoming more and more apparent that you're a natural-born leader. That reminds me. Does Komijul still monitor the whole town? All the information you've extracted is the source of Komijul's power.
Right. But it's not like I keep track of every little detail. One of my rules is that my confidant only brings me crucial...
And by confidant, you mean Jungi-han?
Of course. He's a very capable man, and one of I'd say he's the perfect right-hand man. If only he weren't so snarky. But there are others I consider my confidants. Some are even from my father's generation.
Your father's generation, huh?
You're right. The elders of the organization are like my great and wise uncles. Every now and then, I'll get an earful from them.
So even you have something you're...
They were part of the Jingon Mafia before Komijul. Back in their prime, they had a healthy rivalry with the Tojo clan. Probably a little before you made an... I've heard a lot about your heroics. So having someone like you sit right next...
What was that?
Oh,
The former Jingon Mafia. I hope they don't disapprove of you siding with me.
well, I'm not sure myself how they feel about all this, but even if they do disapprove, I wouldn't worry about those old gents.
Please don't take any risks from me. As the leader of an organization, you should always take your subordinates' concern.
Seriously, though, I'll be all right. Have a little more...
All right. Thanks, Sunhee.
Ijincho has been a little... Now, with you in town, things are bound to get interesting.
Hold on. Are you expecting something dangerous to happen?
Not necessarily. A toast, Kyriu-san? Let me welcome...
Of course.
Welcome to Ijincho.
Cheers.
Oh,
Looks like someone's enjoying herself.
was that...
It was indeed.
Well, just between you and me, he's the Dragon of Dojima. A living, breathing legend. League. I can't afford to look stupid in front of Kyriu-san, especially as a representative of Ijincho.
Not as far as I know.
All right. I won't dwell on it if you say so.
And I do say so.
Imagine me drinking with the Kazuma Kyriu. No problem so far.
Come on in.
Hey, Sunhee.
Huh? Oh,
Something...
oh, don't mind me.
All right.
So that's how we're doing that?
I see. So your officers, these great and wise uncles of yours.
Yeah, basically. Oh, the elders put up a front when I'm around. But when something goes sideways, they take... Unbelievable. If they have a problem with how I run things...
It's hard. Seems like the Queen of Komijul has some troubles over...
It's a minor...
Those officers are around my age, aren't they?
Oh, no, please don't. I am not saying another word so I can...
We're on the same team now, so there's no need to go about things alone. Just how long are you gonna treat me as a guest?
Well, for as long as I'm the face of this town. But, oh, happy isn't...
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Not only are you my guest, but, you know, you're also sick.
Went straight for the...
There once were 3 organizations that kept a close eye on this town. Komijul, the Liumang, and this... While it may have looked like a 3-way power struggle on the surface, it was actually intended to... Compared to the past, Ijincho seems a bit too relaxed. There's not much I can do about that, but my reputation would take a major...
Yeah, I hear you. Guess that means there's an...
Maybe the alcohol's...
Don't worry about it.
Perhaps I'm in no position to say this, but I prefer how Ijincho is now over how it was before. Even the Komijul bunch has become quite social these days.
Yeah, I guess they have. You know, I hear they actually started saying hi.
Komijul used to have this image of being a secret organization that was always...
Without any rivals around, like the Tojo clan or the Omi Alliance, they're probably...
I see.
Oh, thanks for that, barkeep. I prefer
Actually, that reminds me. An old regular from Komijul.
What is it?
a mask worn by members of our organization. It's modeled after the ones used in tradition. We would hide behind a mask whenever we had to get our hands dirty.
Right. But the owner of this mask said it's been a long time since he's had to. Eventually, he amicably cut ties with the organization. Got married, settled down. He left this mask at the bar. saying he was turning over.
Looks like Komiju's going through some changes.
Still, he shouldn't have given this mask away, much less to an outsider.
Maybe you should loosen up a bit, Sunhee. The way you carry yourself sometimes makes you appear real intimidating.
Jungi-han thinks so too.
Well, your subordinates probably appreciate the fact that...
These drinks taste even better when
I was thinking the same thing. I'm supposed to be dead, so... I never thought I'd be able to enjoy it. That's why I'm savoring it, because I have a friend to drink with.
A friend?
Of course. Unless that's...
Oh,
Hey,
Hi there, Kyriu.
mind a bit of company?
Happily.
No alcohol, right? You looked lost in thought.
Maybe. Or
No simple answers? Well, I'm
sure. I mean, I don't want to weigh you down.
No need to hold back, it's just us. You can always confide in...
Whoa.
Maybe so. Anyway.
I guess no. Remembering's more like it. My last job.
Ah, that was that job in...
Hey, you remembered. A whole bunch of them got together, but the mood was dead.
Times are...
Yep. Oh, hey, remember?
Of course.
Ah, jeez. I wanted to show you we took a picture together that day. That's her. Miyabi-chan, making the peace sign.
Sounds like a sweet girl.
At which point, she wiped the tears away and made sure to tell me we were strictly just friends.
Sweet, but not naive.
She started out as a secretary. I swear, she...
Must have been a good environment.
Yeah. They didn't know Ichiban's little PR emergency had anything to do with someone like... So I kept my mouth shut and stayed quiet. It was sad, but...
Okay, so why is it your...
Truth is, I should be out looking for a new job. Ichiban and Adachi-san, meanwhile, have had to sacrifice way more than I have. When they've got it worse, it's embarrassing to feel so disheartened.
You lost something important. It's alright to be upset. A lot of people never even find one good job with a cute, clumsy girl.
Ugh, why did I
Only kidding. Still, it was nice to hear some energy.
Damn it. Anyway, Ichiban...
Why do you say that?
Well, I was unemployed. I think I finally realized that the world goes on just the same. And then, when I needed it, Ichiban... Not only that, I even got to lend my assistance to you, Kyriu-san.
I get it.
Good. I'm here for you.
Hey, there you...
Hey, waiting for you, Kyriu-san.
Something happened?
You remember that girl, Miyabi-chan?
Sure, the one who cried...
Well, out of nowhere, I got a call from her. She wanted to tell me that the company finally explained to them why I was let...
After all this time, huh?
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, they claimed it was due to past...
Meaning what exactly?
They told them, back when I was a nurse, I stole into...
Just promise you'll never do it again. I'll forget everything I heard.
Well, hold on, at least let me explain.
You said that's what the company told them, so that...
Your sense of humor, man. Anyway, fortunately, I made peace a while back with how that whole incident went, and I disclosed it back when I first applied for the... So, they accepted it for 2 years. And by then...
That's pretty...
Yep. It made sense at first, firing me after each... As far as they're concerned, the guy like me is not worth it. So why didn't they just tell him?
It doesn't seem to make sense. I wonder, could it be there was another reason they left?
Huh?
That Kasuga video might have been popular, but it's flimsy grounds. You're only an inspector. It's not like you represented them to...
Yeah, you're right. If you fired all the friends of anyone who's ever... the world would run out of work. Maybe there really was something.
Is there anything that comes to mind?
No, but I certainly can't... maybe it's pointless considering...
Don't you deserve some closure? It's only fair to find out.
Closure, huh? You're damn right.
So then, what's...
I'll have to think about it. Thanks, though, Kyriu-san.
It's fine.
That's a decent one. When Ichiban's away, I swear.
The least I can do is lend you an ear.
That's all I need. It's always good to...
Welcome.
Ah.
Welcome.
Thanks for buying.
That was
That
great.
was certainly food.
Thanks.
Well, let's get started. It's my turn.
I'm not that.
In for the kill!
Right.
Wanna play, do we? Try this on the side.
Allow me.
It's over!
Yeah, some.
You're gonna be in a whirl. You want some?
Watch this! It's time!
I'm not backing down.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Check this out. But it's my turn. Out of my sight.
We have a winner.
They didn't stand a chance.